Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We are in Baldur's Gate proper. We're in the lower city, we're in the Flaming Fist headquarters. We're downstairs in the Flaming Fist headquarters. We're in the prison part of the Flaming Fist headquarters. More specifically, we're in their document storage room. Why are we here? I don't know. It was the first building we came to and we're naturally inquisitive? I don't know. Anyway, let's have a look at these. Ongoing murder investigations. That sounds useful. A status update on an ongoing investigation. It details the stark increase in murders in the city as well as the violence of the crimes. No leads to the killers have been found. It concludes with a recommendation to keep the public in the dark for as long as possible or until the killer is brought to justice. Baal Resurgence. The word denied has been written across this report in red. Memorandum for Blaze Portier via Basilisk Gate. From Gauntlet Devella Fountainhead. Subject, Resurgence of Ballast Cult. Mom, my investigation into Duke Stelmane's death has revealed more than murder. The Duke was paralysed with crawler mucus before being stabbed 36 times in ritualistic manner. Her right hand was then removed. The city's murder rate is also at an all-time high with no discernible pattern to its victims. The last time the city suffered under such killings was during the Ballast incident of 1369 DR. I'm not asking for the city to be placed on high alert, nor do I claim to have the answers. All I ask for is resources. Give me a small, highly skilled team and I will bring you the truth of these deaths. If the ballasts have returned, we need to be armed and ready, or fear a repeat of history. So that's talking about the first game, I believe. The Stone Lord, a new threat. Oh, we can find out who it was who we killed all the people who were underneath. That was a bad sentence, but you get what I'm saying. A detailed report on the rise of the Stone Lord. Judging by the targeting of known guild enterprises and the murder of prolific guild members, it is my professional conclusion that a new player has gained a foothold in the city's underbelly, the Stone Lord. My sources suggest that Nine Fingers and the guild still hold power, but the Stone Lord is pressing aggressively on her territory. This is not a case of a petty turf war. This is a fight for the throne in the city's underworld, one that could easily spill out onto the city if ignored. Okay. Councillor Floric's sentence. This day here found is Floric, former councillor to the fore, arraigned in camera before the High Magistrate, accused, tried and convicted of treason, sedition and incitement of unrest, and hereby duly sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead. Thus die all traitors to the state and city of Baldur's Gate. Okay. Right. Half-eaten apple. Rapid increase in reported disappearances. A scathing report on the rapid increase of missing persons cases in the city. This excerpt is from the last page. We can no longer afford to ignore these disappearances or dismiss them as outside the Flaming Fist's purview. The people of Rivington and the lower city are just as important as those of the nobility, but now the kidnappers have targeted Caldwell, Oberon, and Linnacher patriarchs. I earnestly request the time and resources to look into this. I know I speak for many of my fellow Flaming Fist when I say I'm tired of explaining to hysterical civilians that I do not know who took their husbands, their wives, their sisters, their brothers, their children, or why. Ooh. So we were asked to find someone's child and it being taken. Now, it could be that the ballast people are taking them and killing them, but it doesn't seem like they really care about taking them somewhere else to kill. They're happy to just do it wherever they happen to find them. So, I'm wondering if this is the absolute group taking them, so that would effectively be Gortash taking them in order to give them tadpoles or something similar. Or there's another plot. Writ, high alert. Be warned, shifts will increase from single to double until the threat of the marching armies of the Absolute is contained. Be wary of citizens behaving in a secretive or overtly defiant fashion. Arrests can be made on a minimum of direct evidence if threat is suspected. New security legislation will permit use of detainment as deterrent to sabotage. Okay. Report from the battlefield. This dirty note appears to be sent in haste from the battlefield. Steel Watch invaluable. Absolute troops numerous, fierce but less disciplined. Cannot keep them from the city indefinitely, but Steel Watch will buy us time. Raven Guard. From the desk of the Duke. Be warned, the upper city is to be closed off to all to all coming and going effective indefinitely. No queries will be taken at this time. Strengthen security, Duke Uldar Ravengard. Okay. Interesting. Now, is there anything else I want in here? I mean, let me just do a little stealthy look in here. Nothing. I hear them opening and closing these doors. It's getting very disconcerting. Okay. We failed another one? I should really, like, start rolling with guidance. There we go. We got a 30. Okay. Ooh, so send these over to Gale. Will? I don't know which one has the scroll. I think it's... yeah, I think it's Will. Or Gale. Let me see.
Which way to the nearest?
It is Will, but it should be Gale, because Will is actually pretty set in terms of what he does. Although maybe it should be Gale. No, it should be Will, because Will has less spells that less variety that he can cast as a base, while Gale can cast all sorts. We should pivot when Gale runs out of spell slots.
Don't want to draw any
Oh, I was going to read the book. Rumbling file. Report. Unknown actor influencing city politics. It's come to our attention that an individual calling themselves the Emperor, as suspected, has been exerting undue amount of power over influential actors within the city, including members of the Ducal Council. While there has been no report of nefarious intent, the unofficial and secretive nature of this individual's doings has raised alarm among several sources. If this Emperor is really a... we must take swift action to ensure... has not become... Okay, so they think... They knew that there was an illithid.
Better be cautious.
Interesting.
Don't give me trouble now.
Okay. Let's have a little look at this. So this one was easier to get into. And has almost nothing in it. Okay. Are we still encumbered? No. I'm going to send this to camp, though. Because I don't need it. We'll send those to that bag. And... I don't need any of this. Send them all to camp. Wonderful. Right. We are a little on the weight edge. Probably because of the Orphic Hammer and some of the other stuff we've got. You know what? Send all of those to camp. Yeah, that'll be fine. Just gives us a little bit of room. Yeah, I need to do inventory management. I just haven't.
Best be on my way.
I'll be honest, I just haven't. Wait a second. Wait. Come back here. Yeah, there just hasn't been time to do any inventory management.
I'll be fine.
I just want to have a quick look at all of these, actually, just to see if there's anything worth having. I'm not going to steal if there's nothing worth having. But I do want to have a look. By the way, the reason I'm crouching, even though they can't see us, is I did see one of the tips. It was a while back, and I've been doing this for a while. Ooh, we'll have that. I've been doing this for a while because of the tip. Was saying that crouching reduces your sound, thereby meaning that even if they can't see you, it reduces the sound that people can hear, which then means that they won't come out and investigate. Anyway, cool. We have the barracks office key apparently now. That's cool. Do a quick save. Still want to know what's going on with you, but I guess we can't right now. But we can go into this door, which was allowed. Hello. Cook.
Cooking as fast as I can. Those fists have got bottomless bellies, I swear.
Okay. I would love in there. I'm not allowed in there, which is why I want in there. There's no other reason. So I'm just going to do a little bit of sneaking. A little bit of subtle sneaking. Oh, I'm invisible.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Get back here.
Carefully now.
Open the door. We didn't hear anything. I'm invisible. Okay. Just being picky. No, don't get on the chair. That's a cool hat. Okay. There was nothing in here. It's just literally somewhere they sleep. Okay. I love how she turns. She's like, well, the door opened by itself, but I don't see how that's any of my business.
These boots have
Right.
seen everything.
Let's get out here. Let's read our new book. Right. New book. An Archduke's Leadership Discipline, a pamphlet by Gortash for Archduke voluntary campaign. As Archduke, Lord Gortash's top priority will be discipline to ensure that the order is maintained in Baldur's Gate on its streets and in its homes. No policy can be more important. Interesting. Okay. Right. Sort of like that. We'll send these to camp. I'll send that to Jahira. There we go. Right. Let's leave the Flaming Fist. We were told to go to the Blushing Mermaid. Oh wait, before we go, you are someone from the Blushing Mermaid, right? So we'll investigate for clues.
Curse those vandals at the Mermaid. I haven't had a wink of sleep for days.
Nope, apparently we cannot ask her about the other person who lost a child at the Mermaid, because apparently she would know nothing.
Never a dull moment.
Okay, fair enough, whatever.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Cool, so that's that area. I'm wondering whether they designed any of these areas off of the base, like off of Baldur's Gate 1. That would be interesting if they did. I would need to know more about Baldur's Gate 1 myself to actually be able to say, but it'd be cool to see. You alright? What's up with you, strange beggar lumber?
Come to have a go. Give it your best shot.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot, the smell of death.
Gold first. Then you can hit me.
A strange way to earn your keep. Do many people take you up on this?
Plenty. Lots of angry people in this city. No one else to take it out on. Go on. You seem like you've something pent up. So, you having a go or not?
Okay. I paid my gold, but he walked away. Hey.
Back for more? I don't mind. So long as you're paying.
That's a cheap price for allowing someone to beat you up.
Charge too much, people hit you harder. Then they take the gold back. Besides, I've taken enough punches for free. At least this way, I get paid something. So, you having a go or not?
No.
Then move. Let someone else have a go.
Okay. You do have undead fortitude. You are undead. Huh. Interesting. Not sure what to do with that. I think just leave it. No harm being done, I guess. Okay. What's up here? A little plaque. Okay. And a mailbox. Can't reach this. It's impossible. Okay. Grab our mail. Manip Sayama, prepare to receive 2 more prisoners condemned to execution. Vince Torrell, absolute spy convicted of treason, and Durm Goroy, convicted of attempted assassination of Lord Gortash. Both are currently being held in the Stone Eyes Precinct lockup, but will be transferred to Basilisk Gate prison shortly. Manip Farthingale. Followed by pigeons available for what? Collection. Dear Sir / Madam, I'm once again writing to inform you that one of your pigeons that was destined for the barracks has instead arrived at Basilisk Gate. We're not a postal service, even less a birdhouse, so please could you kindly come and collect your creature as a matter of urgency, or send one of your fists to do so. Thank you. Okay, well, we'll keep that mail. Seems like things they should know, but, you know, whatever. It's mine now. Right, let's go down this back alley. Why not? Ooh, someone's house. Oh, we'll read their mail. Wow, this is great. Okay. Just go around stealing everyone's mail. Let's meet. I have information you wanted. You were right. The temple membership is growing. I'll tell you about the so-called tribunal. Meet me tomorrow. You know where. Bloodstained note. I found you. Okay, one last chance. You didn't come. Don't you realize I'm risking my neck for you? I can't have this information sitting on me. They'll find me. If you one last chance, meet me tonight or never contact me again. Municipal Sanitation Notice. The Department of Drains and Underways is aware of the issue of the penetrating stench emanating from the round street hatches that provide access to the city sewers. The tribe of gutter kobolds contracted to maintain free flow in the sanitation tunnels appears to have been slain or driven away by forces or circumstances unknown, and the resulting backup is responsible for the unpleasant odor. The department is taking appropriate measures to remedy the situation, but in the meantime do not attempt to address the situation yourself. Citizens are prohibited from using the round sewer street access hatches. Leave sanitation to the professionals. So that's why you might want to go into Flaming Fist if you want to go to the sewers. Alright, well I don't know whose house this is, but like, let's just let ourselves in. A little guidance. Citizens, I guess, will not spot you, or don't care.
Don't mind if I do.
It's not actually against the law to do this.
This corpse has been desecrated,
What?
displayed, and there's nothing random about it.
Gunhumbury Thresp. He must have been one of the names on the list. I can't do anything to him. Okay. Let's have a look. Clown severed pelvis. Oh, I see. Send that to Will.
Is that a pelvis? Oh, poor Dribbles.
Balthazar the fifth. The effigy of Balthazar, who lacked ambition. What use his refusal? He thought himself free, but destiny claimed his corpse the same. Below is an exaggerated signature written in blood. Is that all the pieces of Dribbles? No. I think we're probably missing legs, I would imagine. Yeah, legs, I would think. So we got torso, we got hand, arms and legs, I guess. Save Ranra. Yeah. That was the one we got last time. Okay, anything else in here? No, but at least it says that the Dribbles quest is here, which is good. We'll just leave that door shut, just to stop anybody, you know, having a bit of a fright. Let's have a look here. So let's carry along the edge. Yeah, I don't know what this building is, but we might go round it and then come back in. Okay. Anti-hag support group poster. Hello.
And so are its people. We've got no choice. We have to do what he says.
Ooh.
Oh, gods. Be spouting a load of crap. Don't waste your time.
Okay.
Listen and submit to the mistress of disease.
Oh, I thought there was going to be more. Okay.
The Stormshore Tavern. I wonder if my old things are still there. They could be of use to you.
Ooh, okay, Elf Song Tavern. Okay. Now that, I believe, was in the earlier Baldur's Gates. So that's interesting. Okay, I'm just making my way back round to here. Ooh, performance has dropped a lot in going around that corner. I want to go into this place, wherever this place is. Looks like a temple of some kind. Let's do a little quick save. Victor. So yes, this will be a temple.
Mistress Light. It's been some time since I stood before her in a place like this.
Oh, this is Mistra's temple. Ooh. Or maybe a temple generally to the gods? Yeah, Helm, Tyr, Selune, Mistra, and a general statue. Hello.
Greetings, child of faith. Be welcome to the Stormshore Tabernacle. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day?
Who are you?
I am Vicar Humbletoes, guardian of the Stormshore Tabernacle. I keep the peace in this sacred place and guide those in need.
What can I do here?
Here, clerics may commune with their gods, and even hear their responses, if they are so favored. I am also granted the power to provide holy resurrection through sales of revivification scrolls.
Ooh. I wouldn't need any of those. I have never died. Are holy items available here for purchase?
Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
Okay, what have we got? We have an elixir of heroism. Okay, we have psychic resistance, necrotic resistance, universal resist. I mean, why not? I mean, in theory, for the final battle, it would make sense for just everyone to chug one of those, I guess. I'll buy all of those, and all of those. What else do you got? I don't need those. Honestly, I don't need those. What's this? The Sacred Star. This item of power lies in belief, not through any god. This item believes it is very good at hitting things, so it is. Belief is quite powerful when it comes to violence. So it puts radiating orb on the target, undead creatures are possibly turned. Looks like a worse version of the blood of Lathander. Mantle of the Holy Warrior. It gives you the evocation spell Crusader's Mantle. Radiate holy power that emboldens nearby allies. The weapons deal an additional 1 to 4 radiant. It's not bad, I'll have it. The reviving, or no, it is actually reviving this time, hands. When you heal a creature, it gains the effect of Blade Ward. When you revive a creature, it gains the effect of Death Ward. So it has resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing when you heal. And Death Ward is, yeah, you won't die next time you would die, and it gives you Revivify. It could be Revivifying Hands. Now I'm questioning myself. I don't know, it doesn't matter. And then Strength +1. They're pretty good, I'll have them. Yeah, here you go. Have a pile of money. Cool. I mean, our money is a little bit lower now, but I haven't sold in a while, so, you know. We did come into this place with 16,000 gold, though. But yeah, I should just buy everything I want. Why not? Cool, how's our weight looking? We're actually lower in weight because we got rid of so much money. Yeah, money has been one of our main problems because it weighs so much. Or we have so much money that it ends up weighing so much. Blessings for the refugees. May all who come to the city gates be be safe. Let them find safe harbor within the city walls. Let their loved ones stay at their sides. Let children stay at the mothers' and fathers' arms. Books. Mother of Halflings and Selune's Devotee. We'll have both of these. I think I've read this one though. Not this one. Selune's Devotee. Yes we have. Mother of Halflings. This text is brimmed with charming short stories concerning Yondala, the matriarch, protector, and sovereign creator of the halfling species. Here is one. Once there was a community of young pucks and pretty halflings called the Lermalakes. There were none of them old yet, having only newly formed their community around being virile and strong, so all could contribute to the upkeep and tidying and fixing and mending and so on. Halflings have a great many activities like that. So it was a big shock when an old woman came and asked to join the community. They told her she wasn't welcome, and when they turned her away, politely but very firmly, she went into the nearby woods. Now, the Lermalakes couldn't have known that she was going to take shelter there, so don't think too badly of them. But take shelter she did. When the werewolf men who lived there came to rob the old woman, Yondala invested the old woman with knitting needles of impeccable swiftness. She knitted the wolf men clothes that would expand to accommodate their monthly changes, and they escorted her back to the Lermalakes, who accepted the old woman and who took their lumps and scoldings from the werewolf men, not at all amused at the halfling's lack of sympathy for such a clever elder as this. Oh. Very interesting story. It's just kind of odd, but it kind of gives you the right feeling for a halfling. Send those to camp, put that in there. You know what? Send all of this to camp. We need to do like a magical weapons sort at some point. I get the feeling we were going to find all the shops soon. So, cool. That's Selune. There's Mistra. Right. We should have a look at these as well. But I get the feeling that we're going to get something by doing this. Let's go.
You see an altar dedicated to Mistra.
Whatever you want with this idol, I prefer we make it quick. Not sure I'm comfortable catching Mistra's eye, even if it is made of stone.
You don't want to make an offering, a prayer of some kind?
Trust me. It'll take a lot more than a few gold pieces and some fervent thoughts to convince Mystra to break her silence. On my account, at least. Commune with her as you see fit. I've no wish to stand between you and any inspiration she might deign to offer.
Read the words inscribed on the altar.
Mystra, mother of all magic, is the patron of wizards and often called upon by other spellcasters as well. She's said to be a jealous goddess. Your studies of religion don't suffice to tell you more.
Okay. Make an offering to Mystra? Oh. Oh, I have to choose what to give her. Interesting. I could give her the Archducal Pass. That would be so good. I'm going to give her a... I think a scroll makes the most sense. She does like knowledge. I could, wait, I could give her Gale's underwear. That's so tempting. I'm going to give her a scroll of... I only want to give her one scroll. Give her a scroll of protection from energy.
Your offering is accepted, but more evidence of devotion is required.
Alright. Let me do a quick save. Alright, now I've got to do a little bit more. This is for the greater good.
Your offering is accepted.
Oh,
More
there's
evidence
nothing?
of devotion is required.
Alright, I'm gonna give him his underwear back, but still. There's nothing? It's like that. It seemed like it was too good. Oh, well. You know, they can't think of everything. So, I wonder how much Mystra wants. Maybe it's based on monetary value? Might be based on monetary value, or maybe certain things count towards it, or certain things don't. I don't want to just give her money. Maybe if you gave her a book or something that was, like, rare, she would value that. Because she values knowledge.
Your offering is accepted.
Okay, let's make an offering.
Evidence of devotion is required.
I am going to give you... let's see here. I could give her a magical item, I suppose. She might like that. What about this fishing rod of alertness?
Your offering is accepted.
Okay.
More evidence of devotion
I'm going to give her the... I'm going to give her that. 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 And that.
Your offering is accepted.
What do you mean?
More evidence of devotion is required.
Okay. We got any more garbage to give her? Could give her this, the bow that I never use. Pike +1. Yeah. Flay +1. Flay. Oh, yeah, give you all this junk that's in my inventory.
Your offering is accepted.
All right.
More evidence of devotion is required. The amount you've offered proves your faith and devotion. You may now pray here once a day for a divine blessing.
Okay.
Show reverence before your deity and open your soul to their divine power. The Mistress of Magic blesses you with an enhanced attunement to the weave. Praise her.
Okay, what does that give us? +2 bonus to all saving throws. Yeah, so that's pretty good, but I'm not giving 5,000 gold away for it. I kind of just want to know what the monetary amount is. I think that would be useful to know. Okay. I'm assuming each will give a buff, but maybe if you bring the right person here, that person can receive a buff for free. right? Like, maybe we can get a buff for Gale for free, because he is a follower. Maybe we can bring Shadowheart and get a buff for Shadowheart from Zelune. I don't know if we have a follower of Helm or Tyr. Don't think so. Helm, actually, was that not... Halsin might have been Helm. No, he was Sylvanas. I think he's mentioned Helm, but I don't think he's a follower of Helm.
Your offering is accepted.
Okay, leave. So, you.
Ripe with magic.
Mistra's idol stands before you as silent as the goddess herself. You're not sure what you expected. After all, she's not deigned to speak with you for some time. If your refusal to detonate the orb did not get her attention, perhaps pursuing the crown will. But until then, it seems you are on your own.
Oh. Okay.
Right, what now?
So just nothing right there. Okay. I'm going to do a little trip to camp, which might also advance some other things. I'm aware. Oh, we're in a new camp as well.
If not over.
Nobody wants to speak to us currently. That's fine. Okay. Gale, you're out because you're the first person I saw.
The bustle here takes some getting used to. Crackling fire and a Tressum for company is usually more my speed. Still, we must flow with the current we find ourselves in, however tumultuous it may be. If you've need of me, I'm glad to help.
Okay. Stay.
I question the wisdom of... I'll be here.
Right, I'll come back for you in a second. I just need to go get Shadowheart. Who is... That was Astarion. Shadowheart. Oh, there's also people over here. So that's Karlach. We have these two. You got anything new to say?
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword.
Alright, let me just try something.
Come to bask in... I am free. You must face them.
Okay, she's just going to join us whenever. Okay, you?
Keeping very well, I hope.
Okay, cool. I know you had something else to say about Minsk. Alright, might as well tell me.
Ah, I've had a lifetime's fill of watching little men buff themselves up with grand titles. I look forward to the day we show the Archduke that his tongue is not half so silvered as he thinks.
You're not interested in his offer?
To work together. Strangely enough, I believe him. He's too self-important to be anything but sincere. But even if we unite to command the brain, it's not as if we can leave the city under Bane's boot heel once it's done. We'd be back to the same old battle. Still, if you see sense in making an alliance, I won't question it. I'll just look forward to the inevitable breaking Gortash spoke of.
Okay. Have you thought any more about how we might find Minsk?
I have. And while I do not love my conclusion, that does nothing to change it. The Harpers are the city's best information network. With them out of action, we shall have to fall back on second best. Nine Fingers Keen.
Okay. A name known and feared throughout the city's underworld. The mysterious Keen runs the guild, which in turn runs every criminal enterprise in the city.
Well, the guild, you throw your lot in with thieves?
Nine Fingers is much more than a thief. Nothing happens in this city that she doesn't learn of sooner or later. How hospitable she will be to a Harper that comes begging to her guild hall, we will find out. Perhaps I will let you do the talking.
Okay, cool. So, we need to go see Nine Fingers, which we need to do anyway for another quest. We'll just continue adding these quests. Lae'zel, you got anything to say?
This is the city proper, is it? I didn't expect it to be so outrageously ordinary.
Sounds disappointed. Okay, well, let's leave. Over here. You got anything to say?
Come for a chat?
No, just see if you had anything to say. Will?
Welcome to the lower city, where Baldur's Gate truly comes alive.
Cool. Cool. Hello, Shadowheart.
Baldur's Gate. You know, I never quite believed I'd actually make it back. Wasn't until we got within reach of Worm's Crossing that it felt real. It's so strange. I don't remember much of it, yet I can't help feel like I know it. It feels like home.
It's good to be back.
I suppose it is. Though the chance to savor the moment might be brief, given all that still lies ahead of us. I may have to rely on your local knowledge to plug the gaps in my own mind. Hopefully, I'll remember more than I expect to.
Okay. Cool. Right, oh, join me.
All's well, I hope. Aside, all right.
Cool. Then we want to head this way. And we want to go speak to Astarion because I forgot to speak to Astarion. Over here. Over here. Hello.
Gods, this is the first time in 200 years I've seen these streets in the sunlight. You can forget just how much color there is in the world.
Are you alright?
Yes, of course. Obviously. Sorry, did you want something?
It's interesting seeing him like drop the facade for a second. He's like, oh, okay, yeah. This is something I was missing by being a vampire. Hello, cat.
But please, don't look at me.
Okay.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
Alright, whatever. Right, leave. Shadowheart.
I wonder what the next move is.
Selune.
I'll go this way.
Selune, Shadowheart.
Had life turned out differently, I might have been kneeling in prayer here.
You feel the chill gaze of the Moon Maiden upon you. Seluna welcomes you.
Read what's inscribed upon the altar.
An inscription reads, "Let all who worship the changing tides of life and knowledge feel the blessings of Seluna. Trust in the purity of my light. See the constancy in its inconstancy, and you will be guided aright." As a moon-bathed cleric, this is your moment to bask in her lunar light and imbue your spirit with her majesty and grace.
Make an offering. I will offer you one. I will offer you. Wait, if I got an. I was just wondering, do I have an arrow of light? I was thinking that would be funny. I might actually have one up here. Arrows of arcane interference. No, I was looking for one of those arrows that created light, but I don't think there's any left. Okay. A hearthlight bomb.
Your offering is accepted, but more evidence of devotion is required.
Okay, cool. So these are, give enough to these things, you get some reward. Okay, cool.
Shouldn't have wished to
there's a
live
reason why
in
I came
more
back as
interesting
Shadowheart.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all that.
Yeah.
If you're sure.
I'm sure.
Fine.
Right. Yeah. So I was just yeah, I was Shadowheart when we came back, so she stood next to us, so then we can go over to Gale immediately.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Right, join me.
With...
And then we're going to go back here, and I'm going to realize what this place is called. Let's have a look here. This is called the Stormshore Tabernacle. Okay. Stormshore Tabernacle. How much? Okay, so it's based upon your level, apparently. At level 11/12, it's 4,500 GP, increasing to 5,000 GP on Tactician difficulty, which is what we're on. So, we are level 10, so it's probably 4,000 GP. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot. And now there's something else I want to try with these. What I want to do is I want to go to one.
You see an altar.
Let's do a quick save afterwards. Or right before we do this. So, let it quick save. I now want to make an offering to Selune. I would like to make an offering. Oh, you have to click donate, and then I'd like to donate exactly 4,000 gold. Let's just test if this is right. Yeah, 4,001, whatever. Plus the Heartlight Bomb.
The amount you've offered proves your faith and devotion. You may now pray here once a day for a divine blessing.
Okay, cool. Beseech the blessing.
Show reverence before your deity, and the cold white light of Seluna fills you with majestic wisdom and grace. Shine forth as the Moon Maiden shines.
Okay, so what does that do for us? We gain a +2 bonus to all saving throws. Wait, that's the same buff. That's the exact same buff. Ooh, okay. Next thing I want to do is I want to go Will Selune.
You see an altar dedicated to Seluna.
Make an offering. I would like to offer 1. I gave 2. Okay.
Your offering is accepted.
So it's
More evidence of
individually
devotion is
you need
required.
that. Okay, that's cool. Let's reload. So 1, it's individually a 4,000 gold cost, but the lower level you get here, the lower the cost. We are about to level up, so it's about to be an extra 500 gold per person, and it's 4,000 gold per person to start, which is quite a lot. So I would think what we want to do is we want to basically decide on a party to take into like the final area, then come here with our remaining gold and put our remaining gold into this. That's what I think we want to do. But I want to try something else as well. I want to check that the buffs are all the same. That's what I want to check. So we are going to have to do loads for each of these, unfortunately, which is not great, but whatever. Let's do some checks.
You see an altar dedicated to Seluna.
Yeah, leave.
Never wanted the easy
Right,
path.
over here. Let's have a look at Tyr.
You see an altar dedicated to Tyr.
Read what's inscribed.
Tyr, the blind god, offers justice to all, innocent and malefactor alike. The law dictates what is right, be that reward or retribution. Your knowledge of religion isn't extensive enough to tell you more.
Okay. Make an offering. Actually, before we do that, do a quick save. I'm going to make an offering. If this is +2, they're all +2. There's probably something for getting all of them. I'm not sure. But let's see. We're going to offer him 4,000 gold, exactly. Or as exact as we can get. There we go.
The amount you've offered proves your faith
Yeah.
and show reverence before your death. Tyr blesses you with the judgment to know right from wrong and the strength to mete out retribution for injustice.
Okay, is it a +2 to saving throws? It is indeed a +2 to saving throws. Okay, do I have another 4,000 gold on me?
What am I needed?
While we're here?
Seek and you shall find me.
No, but I probably have stuff that's worth that much, right? Yeah, I do. Okay.
Time to press ahead.
Hello, Helm.
You see an altar dedicated to Helm the Vigilant.
Read the inscription. Oh, we can't do a blessing. Well, that answers my question. I was like, what happens if you want to do a blessing to more than one god? You can.
Helm the Watcher is a guardian god, dedicated to the preservation of order. Many turn to him in troubled times. Make your donation to him and you'll likely feel more vigilant, more resilient to the unexpected.
Okay. I can't. Now I want to try something else. Gale? Helm.
You see an altar dedicated to
So he
Helm
can make
the
an offering to
Vigilant.
Helm. We make an offering of like 1 gold. 180, whatever.
Your offering is accepted.
So he could make an offering to that and get a buff. Okay. Interesting. So, you get 1 +2 buff to saving throws permanently once per day, as long as you come back here once per day, for 4,000 gold per character. We have, what, 8 characters? Is that right? Olsen, Jaheira, Shadowheart, Gale, Astarion, Will, Lae'zel, us. We have 8 characters. Oh, Karlach, we have 9 characters. Okay, whatever, so sue me. So we have 9 characters. So 9 times by 4,000. We're talking 36,000 gold. That's quite a lot of money. That's more than we have had, basically.
Your knowledge of religion isn't
Yeah. Wait, is this right? I haven't given away any money, right? No. Okay, so we, we had 16,000 gold coming into this chapter. So it's like significantly more than that. Okay, good to know. Right, let's see what else we've got. Rows of books. Tamara, Lady Luck, and the Hound in the Hand. I think we've read the Hound in the Hand, but let me read this one. A list of oaths and sayings that ought to incur Tamora's blessing, granting the speaker good luck. 1. I'll just do them without saying the number. By Lady Luck, smile. Turntable Tamora, I invoke thee. By the rolling of my dice, please let these results be nice. Spin, spin, O fickle fate wheel. Lady of diamond glitter dice, mistress of good fortune, sovereign of luck, please have mercy on me for fuck's sake. Alright, the Hound in the Hand. I don't know if we have read this one. The lawful god Tyr lost his right hand to Kezef the Chaos Hound, a devourer of souls and one of the primordial evils. A coalition of gods hell-bent on taking down Kezef chased the Hound to the Barrens of Doom and Despair, and offered him a compact. If the Hound could break chains made by the smith god Gond, the gods would dissolve their union and leave Kezef be. Kezef was skeptical, but he agreed so long as Tyr put his hand in the Hound's mouth. Tyr looked upon the slavering jaws, each tooth as long as a spear, and he agreed at once. Of course, Kezef had not accounted for the strength of the chain, which was rooted in hellish Cositus and blessed by the goddess of magic Mistra. Unable to break free, he bit Tyr's hand clean off, and Tyr sealed the bleeding stump, and walked one-handed forevermore as if it were a badge of honour, which indeed it was, and boldness and courage besides. Okay, interesting. So just a little bit on Tyr. I had misread that initially in my head. I would thought that they were going after him because he had bit off Tyr's hand, not this was how Tyr was losing the hand. I thought you put the other hand in there. Crazy, and that's why the hand looks like that, I see. In progress essay. Thus, I wonder whether the following thesis might hold water. That as city life becomes more precarious as marching armies menace the borders, that people turn not to the gods who allowed this to happen, but the dark entities who might have the power to stop it. I speak of the dead three, Bane, Baal, and Merkel. For when death threatens your door, who better than the god of living death to protect you? Is it not better to murder than be murdered? And through domination in its purest form, is it not the dominator protected? I predict then that the coming days will see a wave of conversation such as we have never, or conversion such as we have never seen before. That's what I get for trying to read it quickly. Layperson's Guide to the Holy Exorcism. An instructional script for exorcists to read from when removing possessing spirits. Now, we understand that possession can be scary and difficult time. It's perfectly normal to have concerns and questions about the process, but please keep them until the end. In the next minute or so, I will perform a harmless exorcising incantation called, read as appropriate, Dispel Evil and Good, person, / remove curse item, that will have your, read as appropriate, person / item freed from otherworldly influence in no time. So your beloved read as appropriate person / item was recently exorcised. We understand this can be a difficult time. Okay. Rows of books. What have we got? The Soul Forger and Lessons of Helm. Okay, we'll have those. Have we read The Soul Forger? No. Dwarven myths are so engaging because the skeleton of their story is tied to the craft of the modern age. The bones are made of steel, iron, nickel, copper, a whole host of metals, alloyed and superheated and fused together at joints of legend. Moradin, Soulforger, Allfather, is said to have crafted the dwarven species from the very core of the planet Abir Terrell. By retelling this story, dwarves link themselves to the craft of blacksmithing. They have, in one fell swoop, tapped an ore vein of metaphor and discovered a seam of cultural import. For dwarves are not born so industrious, so stoneworthy, so clever at geology. Instead, unlike the growth of long bushy beards, it is learned behavior. Okay, and then the lessons of Helm. In this text, you come across the bull-necked, hard-spined doctrines of the god Helm as transcribed and interpreted by a paladin called Thou Shalt Not Suffer the Doom Herring to Live O'Reilly. He chose the name after being convinced that the Xanathar organization was not led by a many-eyed beholder monster, but by something called a Doom Herring. The doctrines are the usual religious fare, only mildly distinguished by Helm's focus on the provision of protection to those who need it, forming a shield of steel as well as a sympathy for the meek and downtrodden. Okay, cool. Send those to camp. What else have we got here? The Charter of Tabernacle Donations. Ooh. We wish not to hide the generosity of the Gate's faithful. All donations are used in the upkeep of the tabernacle and payment of its staff. This worshipful season, 50,000 GP, 9 cattle flock, a selection of precious gemstones, 16 severed eyes. Please note, offerings of viscera are highly discouraged at or on tabernacle premises. Zulune, 47,000 GP, a shipment of magic lamps, 3 parlor mirrors, alabaster, wrought iron and silver, more candles than we've been able to count. Thanks to our flock's generous donations to the tabernacle's coffers, we are proud to announce a newly commissioned statue of the bountiful Timora. May her luck be with you. Okay. Now we have the Screed of the Willing. Okay, what's up with this one? Honesty, love, wrath, many traits are divine. There is only one that we possess and the gods do not. Pain. Our most holy mistress invites us to revel in that which makes us mortal, to embrace pain so she may look upon us and know that we are truly living. What is a life without the sting of agony, without the anguish of heartbreak? Is a life unlived, a life wasted hiding from the joys of the world? In Lovatar's name, I ask you to live, to dig your nails into your skin and know that you are alive. Know that the greater the pain, the more exalted the life. Whether your pain comes from claws, the scourge, or an ache in your soul, know that our maiden is watching over you. She sees your suffering and she loves you for it. Oh yeah, we were in like a ritual with her earlier, right? You know, we did that ritual thing. We like basically joined a religion and then he left. I wonder if he's still around. Non-denominational prayer of peace. In progress draft of a new prayer to cast across the entire pantheon. It bears the heavy marks of repeated revision. O ye gathered gods. No, too exclamatory. Hear my prayer, cast wide, O resplendent pantheon. Oh yes, much better. I offer it among the multitude for a reason. There cannot be true peace without godly accord. The city, this land, is besieged under threat by a force that stakes a heretical claim to your divinity, each and every one of you. History may well be marked by the clashes and bickerings of godly folk, but there is one fact upon which you must all agree. Even you, Talos. Divinity is earned, not simply claimed. Will heretics stalk this world and threaten your faithful? Please broker even a mote of peace between yourselves. We need everything we can get. In all gathered faiths, hear our prayer. Okay, so trying to, get a prayer to get us out of this absolute situation. I really want to read this book, however, I'm struggling to find the pixel where we could read this.
This calls for careful footwork.
Mine? I'm sorry, I just want to read it. I don't want to steal, I just want to read. Blessed Vicar, I beg your aid in a matter most grave. Some ill-meaning magus has afflicted my household with a series of hexes. First, my eldest fell out of a tree and broke his arm. I thought nothing of it at first, but then my youngest broke her front tooth on the corner of her bed frame. What misfortune, I thought, when the very next day I came myself down with a sweating fever so severe I could not hold a clay cup without dropping it. Please, Vicar, do what you can through the grace of Helm to cure whatever curse has plagued my house. I cannot take another tragedy. The good wife Sutton. Okay, well, hopefully he reads that letter at some point. I mean, oh, yeah, I took it with me. Oh well, whatever. Hear my prayer, please. A scroll scrawled with an unsteady hand. Look, I'm not sure about this whole divine thing. I don't know much about you lot. I reckon you don't know much about me on account of never praying before. Thing is, I don't want to die. I don't want my sheep to die either. This absolute thing on the horizon stinks. Not a good way to... sheep stinks, but in a bad way a corpse does. So if any of you are out there, can you fix it? Stop them, please. Thanks for listening, reading, whichever. You're as faithful, Barney Pins. Nice try, Barney. Prayer to Tempest. Lord of battles, Foehammer, protect me in the battle to come. Let my sword ring true against the armies of the Absolute. Let me live to see another day. Gond and gripping life by the tongs.
Best keep your hands to yourself.
Oh, I'm not allowed to read that one, am I? I'm allowed to read all the other books in this place. Yeah. Go away. Oh, just cause you think I'm stealing your books instead of reading them, you're all mad. Alright, whatever. Dedications to the Pantheon. A scroll of basic prayers to major deities of the realms. Bahamut. Lead me blind to all but the true light of justice, O valiant one. Krellin. I bid my soul glide across the moon and stars with you, elf father. Elistray. Run thy sword across thy chain, silver lady, that I might join your dance. Garl Glittergold. Grant me but a fraction of thy wit, sire. It is all one could need. Grumps. Guide blade to gut, neck, and still beating heart. Hear me. Helm. Keep my path in your unfettered gaze, Lord. I shall not err if you are watching. Ilmater. Until I can bear a fraction of your burden, sufferer, I shall. Kelemvor. Look not upon our sins, master of scales, but measure the worth of your most grateful dead. Ladugar. We walk among the filth and the dreck. Let the harsh command of your eternal tasks drive our footfall. Lathandar. I shall let all who dwell in dark feel your holy dawn, morning lord. Hear my prayer. Lolth. I spin thy web of chaos, mother. I spin it in your name. Let not the threads unravel. Maeliki. Guide my path as only you know how, in whispering leaves and slowing grassland. Moradin. Hold my hammering hand firm, my crafting mind steadfast, and the tools I form perfect in your image. Mistra. I speak into your weave my supplication and faith, and hope the magics I hold are pleasing to your eye. Ogma. Whatever I may say you know already. Thus I will speak our knowledge to those without it. Selune. Let your moon be my light, and I shall let my sword be your shining symbol. Shar. Mother of night, darken my step as I walk among the light. Hear my prayer. Talos. Hold me in your tempest, Stormbringer. Keep my strength to hand. Tempus. Mighty Foehammer, lend me your strength as I wage your righteous war. Tiamat. Many mouths speak your hunger into this world, mistress. Let me be the loudest. Timora. But a glancing touch of your grace would befit me as well, Lady Luck. Tyr. Let me be your eyes, blind one, and cast your justice upon this world. Vlakith. Tlea Vlakith. Churek. Tlea Vlakith Tavik. Tlea Vlakith Lash Akala. Yondala. Fill my cup with plenty, mother. May it never run dry. Okay. Cool. Last set of books. Magical Histories, The Origins of Mistra and Lotharion. Okay. Let's read.
Your thievery has been noticed.
What do you mean thievery?
Move carefully.
I was allowed to take it. It wasn't even stealing. I'm going to talk my way out of the situation. I didn't do nothing. You can't prove nothing. I didn't do it. Wait, I can use Will's buff here? Huh. Interesting. Okay. Well, I didn't.
You may have talked your way out.
Okay, I'm gonna read my thing now. Can I? Oh, it was Will who was noted stealing.
Stealing has caught someone's attention. What
Talk
will
my way
you
out of the
do?
situation. That's why I could use Will's buff. Because it was Will who was talking his way out of it. What do you mean by
You may
stealing?
have talked your way out of this.
Are we okay? Can I read my book now? Thank you. Yeah, now we've already read this one, so I'm going to move on to the next one. As in, like, I think we read it previously. The introduction to Lotharian by Palmer Junasuga reads, It is no exaggeration to say that Corellon Lotharian is the primary figure in the pantheon of elves. It is said that his tears mingled with those of Sehanine Munbo actually created elves. As in all myths, the physiological reverse oblation God gives to his people is interesting. The elven people are not formed from Corellon's hip bone, his throat, his testicles. Instead, they arise from an expression of sorrow. Some scholars frame them, then, as an antidote to his pain. Corellon was at the time experiencing loss and feelings of betrayal. More traditional thinking, and here I quote the elven sage Aether Loquellan, places elves as sad as a species can be. This rings truer for me. Life, after all, deposits its fair share of difficulties upon those burdened with living it, and elves endure a long, long time. Okay. Interesting. Alright, cool. Right, now I really would like to see what's going on over here, so let's just do a little split. A little sneak. I don't even want to, like, steal it. I just want to read it. Quick save. Literally, all I want to do is read the book. I didn't even want to read it that bad, and then he told me I couldn't read it. Waiting for my save to finish. Reading the introduction to this religious text, it's clear the author had a dirty thesaurus handy. For some reason, she's also written in phonetics, as if she were dictating to a team of terrified scribes. Right, yeah, rump-fed rabbit.
Just keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Yes, you so-and-so. Shoo. Yeah, load the quick save. I'm going to steal the book. I'm going to go read it in my alley with the guy legs being hit. We're going to do that. I'm going to steal all my books and hoard them away so I can actually read them. All I want to do is read lore. Is it too much to ask? Right, I'm on. Spin. Alright. You know, if they made quick saves quicker, be fantastic. I do like that there's very little loading in the rest of the game, though. That is nice. I have played some CRPGs where there is a lot of loading. Yes, I am talking about Pathfinder and Pillars. Those games, very much long loading games. Alright, well this is mine now.
Don't mind if I do.
Screw you, it's my book. We're cool. Right, are these books mine? Yup. And these. Don't care what it is. Mine. Mine. See, now I'm just taking them. And I'm going to take the scrolls. And you can't stop me.
Carry me.
I'm going to read all of it. Okay. Let's go to the statue of the gods first.
This altar isn't dedicated to a single god, but instead acts as a conduit to many. Your god is one of many. And in this place you sense a spark of its mighty divine flame.
Seek power and self-justification from the gods of greed and darkness. Read what's inscribed on the altar.
It reads, show your devotion with an offering in your god's name. Blessings may follow.
Okay. Darkness?
The gods are ready to receive your sacrifice.
Ooh. So you can just choose your god. So it could be like one of these guys. Oh, that's kind of cool. How about these ones?
The gods are ready to receive your donation. Your stealing has caught someone's attention. What will you do?
Reload. What do you mean my stealing has caught someone's attention? Oh dear. Right. Steal, chuck the book into the alleyway, run away. I don't know how we're going to read this book. It's impossible. Okay. Load your latest quick save by pressing F8. No way. Okay. I guess we should steal the thing while invisible and then run away if we want it. Or we give up on the lore. No, that's not gonna happen. Okay, well, straight up, this stuff isn't stealing. It's not even marked as stealing. Oh, there's a second layer as well. Okay. So this stuff is free to have, right? It's not even marked as stealing. So we might as well just take it. Cool. This isn't stealing. This is also not stealing.
Divine protectors of Baldur.
This is not stealing.
Hear this humble plea.
This is also not stealing. Now, I just want to see who the other gods were.
This altar, your god is one of many.
Right, let's go with... Oh, this one?
It reads,
that's fine.
The gods are ready to receive your donation.
So you make one to Kalemfor, Ogma, Tempest, Timora.
The gods are ready.
And then you could also make one to all of these. To Lathandar. Okay, cool. Interesting. Wait, can you make one to...
The gods are ready to receive your sacrifice.
No, I was wondering whether you could make one to Baal and to Bane and all that. No, you cannot do that. Okay, so basically choose a god to get an amount. Okay. Right, and then this is a way out. Yeah, so choose a god, pay your money, then you get a buff. Got it. You know, like, leave so I can steal your books? Okay, guys, we're all leaving. Yeah. We're all done here. But you don't need to take her to a doctor. I healed her ages ago. She's fine. Right. Now we go back this way. And he has none the wiser that we're coming back with a potion of invisibility. There we go.
Alright, time to
skulk about. Sneaky.
On my way.
Don't try and go on top of the temple like I accidentally clicked on. Let's get round here. Steal it.
I'll take that.
You thought it wise to steal from the gods? A curse be upon you.
Yeah, well.
Find a way forward.
Screw you too. Wait, can I speak to him?
I have nothing to say to you, defiler. May the gods punish you for your transgressions against this sacred site.
All I want is to read the book. I don't even want the book itself, I just want to read it. That's all I want. It's all I've ever wanted. To read the book. That's sitting right there to be read. Did I save before grabbing all the other stuff, or do I need to grab it again? Give you a clue, I probably need to grab it again. Okay. Cool. Cool. We'll get it eventually. Once it does the reload. Yes. I do feel like stealing could probably be improved in this game, but I do also feel like if it was too easy, you'd just steal everything. Did we take everything out of these? No, we did not. Okay. So as I thought, we haven't actually stolen all of these yet. I did think stealing directly in front of him could be construed as, like, you know, bad.
and the
But
courage
whatever.
to resist.
Whatever.
So many farther can I go?
Right, grab these. Grab these. Right. Group up, guys. We're leaving. We are going here. I'm going to go well far away. Far enough away that it'll be outside his range of being able to come. Right. Quick save. Head over this way. We're then going to go in the back way here with our invisibility potion, and we're going to steal from the gods as the gods intended. Right. Let's do a little invisibility potion.
I don't need any attention right now. These boots have seen everything.
Are you kidding me?
Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate, hear this humble plea. Shield our people from the depredations of the absolute heretics. Bless them with the strength to endure and the courage to resist.
Hatch?
So may it be.
Interesting. What's the hatch key for? Maybe like for above or something? Please, just go away. I only got 4 turns left. Come on. I don't want to have to use 2 potions. Turn. You kidding me? Are you kidding me? Uh-huh. This is not worth it. Okay. What's the hatch for? I'm curious about the hatch key. Right, potion of invisibility. Drink. Go, 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 go. Steal. That takes you out of invisibility. That's huge info.
Even Estra's column's been lacking source of layout.
Okay. Can't do that. Okay. This way. Okay. Exit turn-based mode. Run. Run, 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 run.
Mind my step.
Run. Run for it. Scarper. Guys, gather up. We're scarpering. Okay, in here we go. I finally have the book. All it cost us was 2 potions of invisibility and a lot of time. But we have it. We finally have it. And you know, wait. Oh, we do have it. I was wondering where it was in my inventory. Oh, dear. For a second I thought we didn't have it. Right. So we finally have the book. And you know what? I think we can read that book next time. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.